That's good to know there's more chords. I only knew about the two, fourth notes and top notes.
Was it a little bit too big there, but I...
Okay, something's going on with the mics.
Yeah, can you move that? Thank you. Rockers too.
I don't understand what
You want to be a townsman? You want to play?
like we're still too far. This one you're using. Like, we still understand like
Did everybody get a Purim sheet, a Purim song sheet as they came through here?
There by the box with the bloggers.
With all of the groggers. So make sure you get a song sheet and a grogger. I don't think a Clayton Towns person. You have to do a grogger check to make sure it works. Does the grogger work? Most excellent! While we're still waiting for people to come and sit, my friends, make sure you're getting a song sheet and a grogger on the table as you come in, okay? So when Rabbi says, Mordecai, what do you do? You can say, Mordecai, Mordecai, he's our guy. When Rabbi says, Esther, what do you do?
You go.
Girl. And when he says, Haman, what do you do? Mitsuyan.
When I say more, Stephanie, what do you do?
Thank you. When we say Rabbi, what do you do? So everybody should have a song sheet. Oh, hello, little clown. And a grogger. And if you are not wearing a costume and fulfilling the mitzvah of Purim, there are masks out there. You can put one on. And we are streaming, so whenever you, Rabbi. There, Rabbi. Are you ready? Yeah. Sure. Oh,
Chag Sameach, everyone. Everyone ready to have fun? Anyone not wanting to have fun? All right. Well, you come to the right place. All right, so we are going to have our Purim Spiel. It's going to tell the Purim story in the fashion of the Shushan Princess Bride. So anyone who's familiar with the Princess Bride, if you are not, it was on last night on TV again, and I watched it for the 847th time, and it is still hysterical. If you haven't seen it, you got to see it. But I hope you all know the Purim story. All right, here we go. We're going to begin with a blessing for reading the Megillah, and then we're going to hear a little bit of the Megillah in Hebrew and English. We'll have a few little passages throughout the evening in English to fill in parts of the story.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu mikrot Megillah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim l'avoteinu bayamim hahem b'zman hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. ויהי בימי אחשוורוש אחשוורוש המולך מהודו ועד כוש 27 מהמדינה בימים ההם כשבט המלך אחשוורוש על כיסא מלכותו אשר בשושן הבירה בשנת 3 למלכו השם ישתה לכל שריו ועבדיו חיל פרס ומדי הפרטמים ושרי המדינות לפניו בהראותו את עושר כבוד מלכותו ואת יקר תפארת גדולתו ימים רבים 80 ומאת יום.
I'm going to read a translation of that, unless anyone wants to freely translate that. No? Okay. This happened during the days of King Ahasuerus, who ruled 127 provinces stretching from India to Ethiopia, at the time that King Ahasuerus ruled over his kingdom from the capital, Shushan, the fortress. In the 3rd year of his rule, he made a feast for all of his princes, advisors, and army officers. At that party, the king showed off his great riches and the glory of his kingdom. This grand celebration lasted for 180 days.
I just think you're being ridiculous. No one likes poppy seed Hamantash. No one.
Out, out, out. Exactly, right? This is so good. I mean, I'm saying it. If you won't obey me, you must leave now.
Where am I supposed to go?
I don't know, and I don't care. But I need to find a queen who will make me poppy seed Hamantash.
How do you even know what a Hamantash is? He hasn't been introduced yet.
Out with you, Lord Ashby. Long, long ago, in Persia, there lived a king named Ahasuerus. He was lonely, cool name, and was on a search for a queen. He went on a long, long long, long journey throughout the land to find the most beautiful women to bring to his castle. Look! Here comes Wesley and his niece, Princess Esterka.
Esterka, it's time for you to try and become queen. You're ready for it. There's just one small thing. You cannot tell anyone you're a Jew. You would be out of the running immediately.
But I don't want to be queen. I want to ride horses all day long.
If you become queen, you'll get your own horse, and you'll be able to ride it all throughout the land.
I need to find a woman worthy enough to be my queen. My queen must be able to perform 3 tasks: using strength, wit, and fencing. Such beauty and such grace. You will be my queen.
Will there be true love and high adventure?
Yes, Esterka, as you wish.
Will there be horses?
Yeah, of course, for every day of the week, as you wish.
Yeah, then yes. Let's get married right now.
Marriage. Marriage is what brings us together today. Do you, King Achashverosh, take Princess Esterka to be your wife?
I do!
And do you, Princess Esterka, take King Achashverosh to be your husband?
I do.
Then, by the power vested in me, I now pronounce you king and queen, husband and wife.
Now get up on the conversation.
One day, Wesley went to go visit Esterka outside the palace. He had just made the youngest hamantaschen of unusual size.
Esterka better love these HUSs, hamantaschen of unusual size.
David and Montoya. What's the ball of hate towards King Achashverosh?
Exactly, what's up?
Huh? What's so bad? I have to kill him.
He's evil. One day I'm going to go right up to him and say, my name is Megillah Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Big time Montoya. I'm so sorry. I had no idea. He killed your father.
Nah, but I heard in a movie once, and I always wanted to say it. But, that's
Ahashverdik, I heard Fizikesh and Victor Montoya were plotting to kill you.
Arrest those two at once!
Sometime later, King Ahasuerus promoted Haman. The son of Hammedatha the Agagite, to prime minister. The king ordered everyone to honor and bow down to Haman. Everyone bowed down except Mordecai. The king's servants asked Mordecai, "Aren't you afraid to disobey the king's order?" Day after day, the officials continued to warn him, but Mordecai, he still refused. They agitated Haman about Mordecai to see whether he, the Jew, would prevail. Haman was very furious because Mordecai, the Jew, was the only one who refused to bow down to him. When Haman learned that Mordecai was Jewish, he decided to punish him as well as all the Jews in the kingdom.
Well, Haman, you have been High Prime Minister for a week now? How do you feel?
It's nice, but I can make it better. Watch.
Bow down to me! Inconceivable!
Sir,
Yeah.
maybe you didn't hear me. I said, bow down to me. Oh, you're in big trouble now. Just you wait till I get going. No one disrespects Hamanzini. King Ahasuerus, there is a group of people among us who are not like us. They don't listen to orders. Allow me, King Ahasuerus,
To throw them into the pit of despair.
Okay, but could you clean it out first? Someone keeps throwing their peanut shells into it, and it's getting really messy.
It's your peanuts.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean it. Did you want a peanut?
no, thank you. So I'll just go ahead and get to that pit of despair then, King.
As you wish.
Esther, help! There's an order out for all of the Jews to be killed. You must do something.
Okay, I will. But first, let me finish these common questions of unusual size. Fox.
5.
Yeah, you read that one already.
Let me see. Got one. This is the story of how Wesley Kai saved your life.
Naismax told King Ahasuerus the heroic story of how his life was saved.
What did Wesley Todd get in return for this act of heroism?
Well, nothing.
He saved my life and received no reward. Inconceivable.
King, my name is Frank here. That line doesn't really work.
What if I try it with a little more oomph? Like, inconceivable!
We'll work on it. But yes, I agree. Inconceivable!
The king continued, "Which of my officials are in the palace?" Now Haman had just arrived to ask the king to hang Mordecai on the gallows that had just been built. And the king's servant said, "Haman is in the palace." And the king said, "Bring him in immediately." As Haman entered, the king said to him, "What shall I do for a man whom I wish to honor?" And Haman thought, "I am the most important in the kingdom. Of course, the king wants to honor me."
My trusted minister, what should be done for a man that I, the king, wish to honor?
Oh, you're too kind, king. I know. You should let him wear your royal robes. And your crown. Oh, and let him ride the royal horse.
Wonderful idea. I'll give it to you then. Find Wesley Kai and let him here wear my robe and crown. Let him ride my horse too.
Everybody move.
Coming through. Great Wesley guys coming through.
Thank you.
Should have been me on that horse. Inconceivable.
You keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means.
3 days passed, and Esther went to the king.
What is it, my queen? My people and I have been sentenced to death.
But if you're just trying to fool me into thinking that your cup has poison in it, just so I would switch them.
What if you put poison in my cup before I got you? Now you're just trying to trick me into drinking the cup of poison.
But you're the king, so you have studied. And in studying, you've learned that people are mortal. You never drink from your own cup if it was poison.
All of this chatter is making me thirsty.
Yeah, me too.
That's what I say too.
Ha! You lost. You forgot one of the great truths. The first is never start a land war in one of your 127 provinces, but only slightly less known is never enter a battle of wits with an Agagite when death is on the line. Ha ha ha! Ha ha
That was easier than I thought it
My king, what happened?
Not to worry, my queen. All of the Jewish people are now safe.
Thank you.
Mordecai recorded these events. He sent letters to all the Jews near and far, to all the provinces of the king, urging them to celebrate the 14th and 15th days of the month of Adar every year as a holiday. It was on those historic days that the Jews were saved from their enemies, and it was the month when their sorrow was changed to joy, and their mourning to happiness, making them into days of feasting and joy, and of exchanging gifts, shalach manot, and giving tzedakah to the poor. And they adopted Mordecai's suggestion and made it a yearly custom. And the king set a tax on his kingdom and the islands which belonged to him. His mighty deeds on account of the greatness of Mordecai and the honor bestowed upon him by the king are all recorded in the history of the kings of Media and Persia. For Mordecai the Jew was second in power to King Ahasuerus. He was respected by the Jews and revered by great numbers of his countrymen. He constantly worked for the welfare of his people and for the goodwill of all their descendants. Can we have our folks take a bow, please, before we... We'll just do the ending blessing now. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, harav et tivenu v'hadan et inenu v'hakol v'hanokem et hikmatenu v'hamishalem gemul lechol oivei nafshenu v'hanifra lanu mikol tzareinu Baruch atah Adonai hanifra le'amo Yisrael mikol tzarehem ha'el ha'moshiach.
One more time for all the not ready for prime time players. Yes. So we are now going to have some fun Purim songs on the purple, very royal color song sheet. Oh, yes. Okay. So I did want to mention before we begin, Purim is, of course, a happy, joyous time, but we also take a moment to remember. So we not only are remembering all those in Israel and innocent people in Iran, we pray for all of them as well as American citizens and those who are helping defend our country, and we pray for their safety and security. We also wanted to acknowledge, as many of you may know, The Princess Bride that this was based on was produced by Rob Reiner, who passed away this year, and we wanted to take a minute to acknowledge that and remember a great, talented artist. And now we're going to go back to enjoying some songs.
Yes. Shall we start with Misha Nichnas Adar? It's the very first one on your page. And it's really easy. Misha, 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 Misha Nichnas Adar. Misha, 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 Misha Nichnas Adar. Ay, 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 Misha Nichnas Adar. Marbin, Marbin b'simcha. Misha Nichnas Adar. Marbin b'simcha. How about Chag Purim? That's an old favorite. What do you say? Chag Purim, Chag Purim, Chag Gadol hu Layehudim, Masechot v'Rashanim, Rivot Rikudim.
Hava Risha Rosh Hashanah, Hava Risha Rosh Hashanah, Hava Risha Rosh Hashanah, Barashanim.
Is Rabbi Garfine here? Okay. Well, I think we need to sing Utsu Eitzah because usually Rabbi Garfine is here and that's one of his favorite songs. Is that okay, everyone? Utsu Eitzah ve'tufar, davar davar ve'lo yakum. Utsu Eitzah ve'tufar, davar davar ve'lo yakum ki Immanuel. Utsu Eitzah ve'tufar, davar davar ve'lo yakum ki Immanuel. Utsu Eitzah ve'tufar, davar davar ve'lo yakum. Utsu Eitzah ve'tufar, davar davar ve'lo yakum ki Immanuel. Utsu Eitzah ve'tufar, davar davar ve'lo yakum ki Immanuel.
Okay, the last song on the other page, the true story of Purim. Literally, exactly the true story. And you will recognize this tune. You will recognize this tune and catch on and join in, and certainly join in the chorus. Each year on Purim, we have to endure him, that horrible chauvinist ruler, King Achashverosh, the man with the mind of a sewer. Ay, 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 ay. Esther the queen is our heroine. She saved the day by paving the way for Haman to take his throne. When Vashti the queen refused to be seen, the king sent out someone to get her. And when she wouldn't come out, he let out a shout. He said, I'm going to find somebody better. Ay, 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 ay. Esther the queen is our heroine. She saved the day by paving the way for Haman to take his throne. Now when Haman the wretch started to fetch and plot the end of the Jews, the queen was the one who spoiled all his fun and made him pay his dues. One last time. Ay, 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 ay. Esther the queen is our heroine. She saved the day by paving the way for Haman to take his throne.
Sameach. Before we go next door to enjoy some Hamantasha, I think we need to say a bracha. Yeah? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pari.
Oh, say that? I was thought borei minei mizonot.
I was getting what? Borei minei mizonot.
Yes.
All right. Chag Sameach. We'll see you next door.
Sameach, thank you. Can I just please, thank you again to all of our cast. A very special thank you to Maura Stephanie, who, during an extremely busy time, which we basically, like every other day, put all this together, coordinated, and helped make sure that we all behaved ourselves and stayed in line. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Rabbi. Thank you.